King of the Road Productions proudly presents a Powell and Williams episode of the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll check out singer-songwriter Mark Powell live in West Texas. We'll check out Zane Williams live in Crystal Beach, Texas.
You got a hat kind of like, almost like the race car driver, Richard Petty. Yeah, I've actually interviewed him once or twice.
Nice. Yeah.
He's got a few more feathers, but that's cool, man. That's traditional.
Yeah, I like it.
Say all the way they are, working hard from the sun up to the sundown.
Sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources. We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. We'll also wear Mark Powell's new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. And Zane Williams will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision. Howdy, and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. I'm Jim King of the Road, and this truly is the best little TV show in Texas. And don't miss the Bellamy Brothers at Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee on Friday, October 11th. Grab tickets now to see the legendary duo at the Honky Tonk Texas box office or online at honkytonktexas.us. I'll be there with King of the Road Productions to capture the night. Also, get ready for the Bacon Brothers featuring legendary actor Kevin Bacon at the Lutcher Theater in Orange on Saturday, October 19th. Reserve tickets now at lutcher.org. Be sure to take King's Country Internet Radio along for the ride to those shows. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere.
King's Country streams the most magnificent country music mix on the planet 24/7. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide and crystal clear on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. And don't miss the nationally recognized and multi-award winning Jim King of the Radio show middays on King's Country, kingscountry.net. It rules. Now ride shotgun with me to the sprawling ranch in West Texas to see Texas country troubadour Mark Powell live. We always cruise Cadillac style, as seen and heard on Southeast Texas TV, radio, and social media. We are everywhere.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road show.
Oh, hi, to the guy.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road. Skinned up knuckles on calloused hands. I got a dirty shirt on this farmer's tan. 500,000 miles in this Chevy truck. Been breaking my back just to make a buck. I've been working for the man with some good old boys like me. But living like this is sure hard to be. 'Cause folks like us are hard to find. We're a dying breed in this day and time. Can't be bought, so don't go flashing money. Keep it real, keep it simple, keep it country. King of the Road.
It's Mark Powell, singer-songwriter, born and raised in West Texas, Abilene area, not far from my old stomping grounds. Mark, I lived in Odessa, Texas, and graduated from Permian High School in 1977. So I'm an oldster. You probably heard of Mojo and Permian.
Oh, yeah. We lived in Midland for a little bit. Yeah, so a little bit
Midland?
familiar. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The Twin Cities, Midland and Odessa. But you're out there in Abilene. Did you go to high school there?
Yeah, I did. I went to Wiley, and then even stayed there through college. Went to ACU,
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, we got a little developmental thing out in Nashville. And then for a little bit, stayed there, and then got right back to Texas.
Are you friends with Zane Williams? I think he's from that area.
Me and Zane graduated college together. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I've had him on my show. He's quite a talent.
Oh, yeah. Zane's a good guy.
You rule, man.
Hey, thanks, brother. King of the road. King of the road,
like
right
that.
here.
Yeah, I've watched your show before. I love it. You're a great interviewer, and
thank you.
Several episodes.
Well, you're the real deal. You're an entrepreneur, a rancher.
Yeah.
You're actually a real cowboy. Not often that we get one of those real cowboys on the Jim King of the TV show, but
Right.
you have a ranch where you actually have a big music festival each year, and I think that's where you filmed this video.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, Outlaws and Legends has been going on for it's going on its 14th year, and either on the off season, I ranch bison and longhorns and a couple horses and stuff, and that's kind of it. And then up at our place up in Colorado, we have some Scottish Highlands. So, yeah, absolutely. I love the ranching things, and aside from it being a tax credit.
Keep it simple, keep it country. If you ain't scared to work or scared to pray, speaking up when there's something to say. If you remember where your boots have been, man, you'll fit right in.
Oh, look at that.
'Cause folks like us are hard to find. We're a dying breed in this day and time. We can't be bought, so don't go flashing money. Keep it real, keep it simple. Won't you keep it real? Keep it simple, keep it country.
This segment is sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources. When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job.
We do concrete haul off, we do rock laydown yards. Anything that equipment can get on, we're here to do it.
Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438. Still to come, we'll air Mark Powell's new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. And Zane Williams will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision on West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont. Next, we'll check out singer-songwriter Zane Williams live in Crystal Beach, Texas.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.
America's favorite brothers, Kevin Bacon and Michael Bacon, Freestanding Tour 2024. Saturday, October 19th, 7:30 p.m., Lutcher Theater. On sale now at lutcher.org.
Fulfill your need for speed with remote control fun from Holcomb Hobbies at 2615 Cardinal Drive next to Glenn's Express Collision in Beaumont, Texas. At Holcomb Hobbies, you'll find a huge selection of remote control trucks, cars, boats, and dragsters, along with all the parts and accessories you'll ever need.
You can upgrade everything on them. You can upgrade wheels, tires, motors, servos, which is your steering. You can do lift kits, suspension. Anything you can do to a real truck, you can do to these pretty much.
Holcomb Hobbies, 2615 West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont, Texas, next to Glenn's Express Collision.
We are World Gym. Let's rock.
Since Tina Bean started 5-Star Feeds in Port Arthur over 22 years ago, it's become a friendly neighborhood feed store and much more. Kind of like the general store of the good old days.
think so. I try to be like it used to be. When I was young, going to feed stores and everything, it's, when people come in here, I want them to feel like they're walking into my house, where they feel welcome. So we try to keep it like that.
5-star feeds in Port Arthur, Texas.
God bless Texas and the people that make it great. Something else about Texans, they're very generous. That's a big part of what we're doing here tonight. Supporting the very worthy cause. So here's to the folks that do the dirty, sweaty, nasty jobs that make the world go round, and that includes our veterans. Called Hands of a Working Man. The hands of a working man built this town. Hewed this timber and plowed this ground. Raised those cattle in the sun and snow. Damn that river and dug that coal. It's a debt we owe to the hands of a working man. Like my granddad had 'em and my daddy does too. Back home there ain't much else to do. You put food on the table and you fill up the tank. Pay what you owe to the boys at the bank. Leaving another day thanks to the hands of a working man. Working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got to know how heavy you got the money. Treat your heart as a hammer if you pick a fight. But they're out to hold a pretty girl tight behind. Pull it rough and dirty, strong and sturdy hands of a working man.
Had 4 number 1 songs on the Texas Country Chart. Latest album's called Bringing Back Country. Working on some new stuff always, I'm sure.
I am, yes. I'm very excited about some of the new songs I've got going and some of the new band members we've got. So it's a work in progress. I'm about to turn 40, and so I like to remind myself that Willie Nelson made his Redheaded Stranger album when he was 40. Keep that in mind as my goal, to just keep getting better and keep getting even closer to the authentic music that I want to be making, And it's a process sometimes to learn how to do that, especially when you didn't grow up in a musical household like I did not.
Keep up the great work. Thanks for your time, Zane Williams.
Thank you, Jim.
You rule, man.
Hey, thanks, brother. King of the road like right here.
You got a hat kind of like, almost like the race car driver, Richard Petty. Yeah, I've actually interviewed him once or twice.
Nice. Yeah.
He's got a few more feathers, but that's cool, man. That's traditional.
Yeah, I like it.
Say all the way they are, working hard from the sun up to the sundown. They can build it tall, they can tear it on down. They got to know how heavy you got the money. Hit your heart as a hammer if you pick a fight. But they rather hold a pretty girl tight tonight. Dirty, strong and sturdy. Thank you very much.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
Great thing you're doing here for your grandson and his memory, Adam. Of course, you were involved with NASCAR for so many years. With the technology today, has it become a safer sport? Because it is a dangerous sport, but has it become safer today?
It's a lot safer from that standpoint. I don't know, racing's any better. the speeds are relevant in a race. It's how close each vehicle runs close together. So sometimes we have good races, sometimes we don't, but that's always been that way. But the big changes in NASCAR since we come along 1949, 1950 when it started is the technology, and so almost like space capsules now. They get in them, and they're not 100% safe. Nothing ever will be, but they're 50% safer than it was when I drove.
And they're faster than ever now.
Oh yeah, they keep picking that speed up, and every once in a while we just have to go in and slow them down so that they don't go so fast.
Like I told you before, I love that hat, man.
You're looking good. You're a stay out of the wind, okay? See you guys.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?
Register today for Gift of Life's Monster Dash, Saturday, October 26th in downtown Beaumont. It's the Julie Richardson Proctor 5K Ribbon Run, the sweetest event in Southeast Texas, featuring a family fun trick-or-treat route, kids zone, food trucks, and much more. All proceeds stay local and help support Gift of Life in the battle against breast and ovarian cancer. Join the fight and the fun. Call to register or go online at golribbonrun.org.
Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.
We are World Gym. Let's rock.
This same old outdated, dirt road educated, slightly undomesticated me. King of the road.
Well, I love your new video, Undomesticated Me. Tell us
Thank
about
you.
this. Did you write the song?
Yeah. You know, I had the idea a long time ago, and then I went down to Houston, and then I was with a guy named Jesse Robb Jr., and we kicked that around a little bit. We kind of got halfway finished, and then my friend Trent Willman came to my cabin up here, and then we ended up we went ahead and finished it. And I've loved the way it ended up. We love the ranching aspect and been doing that for 20 years or so for ourselves. And one time a year we kick the animals to the corner and then bring in a whole bunch of people and have Outlaws and Legends. So that's been just one of those fluky deals that, started super by accident. And now we've got 32,000 people that show up, and it's nutty. But we just kind of go with what life hands you,
Here comes Mark Powell with Undomesticated Me as our King's Country music clip of the week from Nashville.
I need a red Corvette and house cat petting, suburbia guy from the magazine. Ain't into tofu eating, green tea sipping, or tailor tight fitting skinny jeans. Closest I come to being blue blooded is a blue heeler riding in the bed of my farm truck. Everything I got is broken in or broken, including my give a damn. You can dress me up in $1,000 suit, but there ain't no hiding these tumbleweed roots. Girl, you ought to know that at the core I'm always gonna be this same old outdated, dirt road educated, slightly undomesticated me. and change a flat. But before you go and move in, I think you ought to understand what you're getting under this hat. When I'm around your society friends, I'll do my best to mind some Q's and P's. You might get lucky and polish some edges, but here's a full disclaimer on me. You can dress me up in $1,000 suit, but there ain't no hiding these tumbleweed roots. Girl, you ought to know that at the core I'm always gonna be this same old outdated, dirt road educated, slightly undomesticated me. Wash the red dirt off me. Ain't no California in this bona fide southern fried hayseed. You can dress me up in $1,000 suit, but there ain't no hiding these tumbleweed roots. Girl, you ought to know that at the core I'm always gonna be this same old outdated, dirt road educated, slightly undomesticated me. I'm just the same old outdated, dirt road educated, slightly undomesticated me. Undomesticated me.
In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this.
Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere.
Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. It rules.
Coming up next, Zane Williams will be in the Royal Spotlight, sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision on West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont.
King of the road.
America's favorite brothers, Kevin Bacon and Michael Bacon, Freestanding Tour 2024. Saturday, October 19th, 7:30 p.m., Lutcher Theater. On sale now at lutcher.org.
When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job.
We do concrete haul off, we do rock laydown yards. Anything that equipment can get on, we're here to do it.
Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438. Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.
So I wrote this song about my family and how hard it is sometimes to leave them behind, and I'm sure some of you guys can relate to that, guys and girls. Everybody that's out there taking care of the ones that they love, and sometimes it means you don't get to see them as much as you'd like. If you can relate, this song's for you. It's called While I Was Away. By the time I made it home, you were already in bed. Chubby cheek pressed to your pillow by a bedtime book you'd read. And I noticed that you looked older than you did yesterday. You've been growing up while I was away. You made a pile of leaves in the front yard. I guess it's already fall. By the look of those pictures your mama took, the two of you had a ball. And it made me glad, but a little sad, to see those games you played. I missed a lot of smiles while I was away. And for every dollar I earn, there's a lesson you learn without me there. And every day I'm on the go, I'm praying that you know your daddy cared. And 'cause the hardest part about working hard ain't the bills I gotta pay, it's you growing up while I was away. And I found your note in the kitchen. It's a real work of art. A stick man holding your stick hand with daddy written in a heart. And it got me good 'cause I understood just what you meant to say. But you've been missing me too while I was away. And for every dollar I earn, there's a lesson you learn without me there. And every day I'm on the go, I'm praying that you know your daddy cares. 'Cause the hardest part about working hard ain't the bills I gotta pay, it's you growing up while I was away. You know the hardest part about working hard ain't the bills I gotta pay, it's everything I missed while I was away.
Glenn's Express Collision on Cardinal Drive in Beaumont has been family owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they are recommended by most of the major insurance companies. Here's Glenn's Express Collision owner, Michael Holcomb.
Most of our jobs are referrals from insurance because we're tightly niched with those specific insurance companies. They trust us as a shop because they know we're going to treat the customer right, we're going to do the repair right, and we're going to be here for when the customer needs to come back.
Glenn's Express Collision, 2615 West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont.